see if I can make this work in the wind. We talk eyes today. 1 year after cataract surgery. And what I have to do to try and make this stuff keep on working, you know what I mean? Although I wanted this to be mostly a dominant eye video, so being right-handed, I've always been right eye dominant. But because of the way the surgery turned out, my left eye is now my stronger eye as far as vision and focus and that sort of thing. So even though my right eye is still my dominant eye, my left eye is now my superior eye for being able to actually see the sights on a handgun or be able to see the targets that I'm trying to hit more clearly. My left eye is where it's at when I want to make that work a lot better. So how do we do that? Before we talk about that, I might as well show you the major problem that happened was I ended up being basically day blind due to my condition, and that from now on is going to require a lot of sunglass lenses. And a lot of days, if it's too bright, I'll have to go to 2 pairs. So this is a prescription set of sunglasses, and then I'll also go to an over the top. So I've now got 2 sets of lenses on that will help me actually see things a lot better. Okay. So maybe do another set of throwing knives with these lenses here as the wind picks up and starts trying to blow everything away here. I think I better pause out for a while. All right, I'll make a few knife throws here with my double glasses here. 2 pairs of glasses on. That's a hit. That's a hit. That's what I wanted right there. Not too bad right there. What I wanted right there, not too bad. Okay, so you get the idea. Having to use the sights or focus on the sights, not an issue with the knives at all, as I'm not even looking at my arm or my knife or lining any of that stuff up to hit my targets. And I can do it kind of okay, kind of decently once in a while. So that works out well enough, okay? There's 3 hits there. Not too bad. So I can hit stuff with a knife, as you can see. I'm gonna get rid of these glasses here. It is cloudy. I don't need that much sunglass power today, okay? Now I need to give you some instruction on, okay, how do you, let's use my water bottle right there on screen in the middle there that I use for cutting with my swords and stuff. You hold both of your eyes open and you point at an object. Okay, now you close your left eye. For most of you, your right eye is going to be your dominant eye. When you just look into your field of view and look at the water bottle while you're pointing at it, you're going to see two of your right hands in your field of view. You're going to have double vision as you look out there and just focus only on that water bottle. You're actually going to see two of your right hands. That's both of your eyes picking up that picture and feeding it to you, and you'll actually see double vision. You'll actually see it that way. If you close your left eye and your actual real right hand is pointing at that water bottle, your right eye is your dominant eye. If you close your right eye, and then you're going to see your actual right hand off to the side when you close your right eye and you're not lined up with the water bottle. Okay, that's your left hand picking up that phantom image of your right hand. And that's how you figure out whether you're left or right eye dominant. Now that you have all that information, I can now go into, is this a big deal? Really, it's not. As long as you can see, as long as you have good enough vision to see your target and hit your target, you can choose whichever eye you want to. Now, when I'm shooting handgun and when I'm throwing knives and most of our activities, they're just simply going to be done with both eyes open. And it's the best way to do it because both eyes will then work together. And especially with my condition, trying to close one eye really makes things more difficult. It messes up the entire field of view. You're fighting and struggling, and it's just usually a bad thing. So most of us experienced shooters in the world of all things shooting, no matter what it is, bow and arrow, knives, spears, slingshots, air guns, firearms, anything like that. Most all of us basically just shoot naturally with both eyes open. We don't really squint or close one eye unless it's in an extreme case where in a rare situation it may help you out to do that. That's something you can experiment with too, okay? None of this stuff is like absolutely true for everybody. But for the most part, most people, that's pretty much how it's going to be done, okay? Okay, now I have to do something that's a little bit against the rules. I will be pointing my revolver at the camera, so you will see me basically pointing my revolver right at you in the screen as I come out and demonstrate this. So both eyes are open. When I look at you to point this at you, I actually see down here, I'm seeing two of these. A little bit more detailed instruction on that now. So let's go back to our water bottle deal. When you see two fingers pointing at the water bottle, okay, when you're right eye dominant, the phantom image of that same finger is going to be off to the right. And if I'm using my left eye, the real gun is going to be in the center, and the phantom gun is actually going to be off to the left. So that's how I know which one is the real gun that I'm pointing, okay? So once again, I draw, I point on this eye, that's the real gun, and the phantom gun is off to my right. If I draw and want to use my left eye, I let that second gun stay off to the left. So I lined my left eye up on the real gun right here. This one. And when I close my right eye, this phantom gun over here disappears and I'm back on my real gun if I want to do that. So let's see how it works. I will just simply choose either my left eye or my right eye. So I'll try and demonstrate this to you in the center of the screen here. That would be me using my right eye. If I want to use my left eye, I have to just drift over and then use that left side of my body. Does it make sense? I hope I'm getting this explained correctly. Let's try and do some actual shooting then, okay? Okay, I'll throw some knives too just before I go to my revolver. And let's make this work. I'll use my right eye for the first shots. Let me pause out and we'll do this again. Okay, I'll draw the knives and put the knives on target. Then I'll draw my revolver. I'll do a couple of shots with my right eye. I'll turn and face the camera, and then I'll let you know that I'm gonna go to my left eye. All right. Do a speed load. Left eye. All right, that went pretty good. I guess I did a speed loader and then I switched to my left eye. And we did get those little water bottles eventually. Having a really hard time seeing my sights. So that's the way it goes. Okay, one more round, shall we? That's what we wanted. All right. Wow, really took it apart that time. Okay, I'll finish off my rounds with my left eye. Do a group right there on that log. And we're ready to reload, which I've demonstrated in the past, but that's enough for tonight. Okay. Okay, that's the first time I've shot the GP, which does have much better sights. It's much easier for me. Getting some good groups there. Definitely got some good groups on that water bottle. Shredded it pretty good there, you know. And my true flight's kind of working out for me tonight. So there you have it, complete tutorial. Cataract surgery 1 year later. As far as me being able to do this, no, it really didn't turn out so good, but I'm still able to do a lot of things, so I guess I better be happy with what I have, right? I'm Dead Wolf. I'm out. We'll have this kind of fun on the next one. Till then, take care, everyone. I hope that was helpful. We'll do some more dominant eye work in the future if y'all want me to. Just let me know in the comments, okay? Thanks for being there.